My name is Slavka, I'm from Alabama, and this channel is about living, traveling, and learning. See you on the road.
What's up, YouTube? Well, I'm just barely done with my solar panel load, and my young friend already found me a nice load, paying $2,000, and is going to Ochalata. I think it's pronounced Ochalata, Oklahoma. I'm picking up in Missouri, about 150 miles from here, from where my last load. So that's going to Walmart Distribution Center in Oklahoma. $2,000 for 418 miles. I'll take it. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing next 24 hours. I'm going to head out towards the pickup right now. I'm a bit early. The pickup is at 1700. It's only 1700 means 5 p.m. Central Time. It is right now 11:44 a.m. so we have tons of time. We're just going to get there early and see if they can load me early so I can go down the road. You know, this way I don't have to rush or anything. But if they can't load me, I'll just sit there and wait. And either way, I have to wait. So it's best to just be near the shipper early and wait there than something happening on the way and you're not making it on time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep driving, and if something comes up, I'm going to turn the camera on, and you know, you're going to hear me ramble about it. So well, stay tuned. Getting near the shipper. It is bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Looks like it's some kind of beverage distribution company. The drivers are stopping here, maybe shipping and receiving office. He's up in the back. Well, maybe they can't read the signs, or maybe there's something else. Alright, let's start here. Well, good news is early bird gets the crumbs. So I'm here 3 hours early, and I'm getting loaded right now without waiting. Hey, see guys, if you got appointment and tons of time, just fucking go to the shipper. Sometimes luck is on your side, and you just don't want to waste that opportunity. You get loaded early. You can put more miles in that day, and then you can relax the next day instead of just sitting there at the truck stop for 4 hours and then hoping that you make it on time. And you know what happens in the evening? It just all goes down the hill, because like everybody's trying to get loaded, get out of their way. We want to be ahead of a crowd. We want to beat the crowd of trucks. We want to be in front of them at all times. This is a hyper-competitive sport, boys and girls. I'm going to go get this wheel chuck. Some places don't care about it, others they'll come out and yell at you. Oh yeah, by the way, never ever shove it all the way in there, because once the trailer is loaded, it'll pinch it down and you ain't gonna be able to get it out. So always leave an inch or two out. Check this out, guys. It's mountain lightning. It's no longer dew, it's the lightning. And there's something else in there. It's mostly beverages. So that's our load. It's going to be full. Hopefully scales well. They're going to scale now. So there it is. Well, good morning, boys and girls. We're in Sikeston, Missouri right now. Pretty much where I got loaded last night. Trying to get out right now. Our estimated trip time is 6 hours 20 minutes. We're traveling 402 miles. That's the road miles. So the plan is we're gonna go down. We're gonna go west on US 60 towards Poplar Bluff, and then there's a Mark Twain National Forest all around here. Lots of trees and hills, and we're gonna pop out on 44 around Springfield, Missouri, and then shortly after going to be Joplin, Missouri, and then we're in Oklahoma. So the final destination is just north of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Massive giant Walmart distribution center. It's a huge facility. I've been there a couple times. All Walmart DCs are pretty much the same, but so the only complication we have today, we have this. We have weather. Weather moved in on us. So there's a winter storm watch. It's been kind of soupy, lead-colored skies, and it's freezing rain's been overnight. So parts of the road are glazed over. We have black ice. Current temperature outside is 26 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to be extremely cautious proceeding west. And supposedly, once we get past Springfield, the weather watch is kind of, the weather's traveling to the east, so we should be out of there, out of the bad weather zone, past the Springfield. So the goal right now is to just make it through here without getting into, because later this afternoon I think it's going to start snowing, or just basically one of those freezing fogs that's just really deadly on the roads because it coats everything, and you don't want to be out there. So we just gotta jump ahead of it. Other than that, if I leave right now, I will be arriving there at 4:24 p.m., which is not optimal. Walmart appointment I have is at 8:10 p.m. and Walmart is very strict. They won't let you in on premises unless you're within a half an hour of your appointment. So if you're more than an hour early, they won't let you in. So we're gonna have to get through this bad weather area. Probably gonna stop for fuel and just kind of see how the rest of our day unfolds, and we'll maybe put some throttle on this trip for a couple hours, just so that when we arrive to Walmart, we're exactly on time how they like it. Other than that, I'm gonna keep camera rolling if something comes up, and I'll see you on the road. Very strong in northern wind, so we headed west, and that's north, and it's just, I look how I'm holding the steering wheel. I'm constantly steering into it. Oh man, yeah, it's cold. Temperature's dropping. It's down to 24 degrees right now. So whatever is coming is going to be nasty. We better get out of here soon. You can tell it's that soupy frozen fog kind of deal before the main event. Probably another 3 or 4 hours and it's going to start dumping here, snow or ice. Around this area they have this notorious ice snow. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a super chilled water and it's snowflakes, and it just coats everything. Your windshield wipers stop working because it just cakes on with ice, and the road is treacherous because it's basically a skating ring at that point. You add some wind and things can jackknife real easy. You don't have to do anything. You just drive straight, and then the wind gust takes you out. In a little bit, we're going to get in the hills and it's going to start getting twisty-turny there past Poplar Bluff. It's going to go down to a single-lane road, and it's all going to be like 55 all the way till Springfield, pretty much. I just wonder, like, sometimes I wake up in southern Missouri, and I forget where I'm at, but I'm thinking I'm in PA just the way the terrain and everything, and looks absolutely like PA area. Pittsburgh, you know, all the way there around coal mine area, hills, and just same kind of vegetation, everything. And you're over 1,500 miles to the west. Yeah, it's amazing. Nobody like really knows in school geography. No one ever studied, but central plain states like Missouri, Arkansas, they're hilly, and the mountains serious. I mean, look at this, guys. Deep valleys and you know, hills go several thousand feet up. They're not huge mountains, but they're definitely here. The entire Ozark region is like this. There's some big cliffs and deep valleys. It's very beautiful in the summer. There are caves here. They have this whole Missouri down under cave complex and all kinds of tourist spots. Springs, natural springs, you can swim in them. And, whitewater rafting. Lots of fishing too. Lake trout, all kinds of good stuff here. If you live in PA, or you've been to PA, I mean, tell me it doesn't look like it. See? You would almost, if you didn't see the road signs, you would think I'm driving in PA if I told you otherwise. I'll stop here at the North Pine Street. So we're gonna get some fuel. I was trying to stretch it to Oklahoma. The fuel there is cheaper, but I'm down to almost red line at this point, so I'm not gonna make it to Oklahoma. I'll get maybe, I don't know, 80 gallons, and then tomorrow after I unload, I'll just top off tanks full in Oklahoma. The fuel is cheapest in Oklahoma, so whenever I'm in the area there, I try to stuff my tanks full. That's 300 gallons. You know, 10-15 cent difference makes huge amount of dollars. I mean, the difference can be as much as 50, 90, and sometimes over $100 on one fill up. So being aware of fuel prices is kind of important. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuel a little bit, just enough so we can get to our final destination today, and then continue our trip. Exactly 200. It's 80 gallons here. It'll be more than enough to finish this load. And tomorrow we'll top off full tank. At this price, this full tank is about $450 right now. I have 276 miles left to go, and looks like my arrival time is around 5 p.m. So I'm going to throttle this down. I'm going to go slower. I'm just going to go like 5 miles below speed limit. There's no need to be there early because they're not going to let me in anyway. And I'll save some fuel. I can even go on the lower gears because there's a lot of hills here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna roll it slowly and kill a little bit of time just on the road so I don't have to sit somewhere. No point rushing and then sitting. So that's the plan right now. It's one of those Oklahoma towns like straight out of a Western movie. Waiting for cowboys to ride up and start shooting. Only trucking you can get in these godforsaken towns. I mean, how many people have been to the city of Nowata in Ironman County, Oklahoma? I'm sure just the people that live here and some occasional truckers. It's not on the main freeway. It's not in the middle of anything. Is just somewhere in Oklahoma, like somewhere deep buried in rural Oklahoma. That's all it is. Oh man, I get to go places like this all the time. Get to see the America from the inside out. Yeah, the weather's definitely deteriorating. This freezing fog is definitely bad. We got 3.5 miles. So I'm thinking, considering all this bullshit, I'm gonna deliver this load. I'm just gonna stay on property there overnight. It's gonna be too dangerous to drive in this shit because it's gonna get dark. You won't be able to see. It's already glazed basically. You just got to drive and do everything gently. No accelerations, no direction changing, nothing. Pretty much coast to a stop. It is bad. It's the worst kind of setup because it basically builds up this nasty ice on everything, literally everything. Speed limit here is 65. I'm going 50, and all the four-wheelers are shitting bricks. They're like a mile behind me. Because I'm heavy, I got good traction for now. But as soon as I'm empty, it's gonna be a different story completely. So I'm not gonna mess around with this shit. I'm just gonna shut down right then and there here at Walmart. This is emergency at this point. Yeah, we got like a mile and a half to go. It is cold too. It's down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Start easing off off the accelerator almost a mile out, so it kind of gently coast in. I don't want to be hitting brakes too much at all. We got about 2/3 of a mile left. Oh, don't pull out! Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 you stupid person. Oh, Jesus. See, that what happens. Somebody pulls out, underestimates the amount of traction they get, and then like a deer in the headlights in the oncoming semi. Because there's not much I can do. I mean, at this point, if I hit the brakes, it's going to be a while. And the thing is, like, if I really hit it hard, the truck's going to start jackknifing because the tractor will brake more than the trailer. The trailer's going to want to pull the tractor off. It's going to be pushing it around. Alright, boys and girls, we're just using this hill to kind of slow us down. We're slowing down gently. Just using hill.
The first exit on the right, onto West 3000 road toward County Road 3000.
Oh geez, it's slippery. Alright, we got this under control.
Turn in the first right onto West 3000 road.
It is rather slippery. It's solid ice, that's all it is. And you cannot make sudden maneuvers here. Alright, I'm going to ease in here because it ain't on our point in time. What is going on there? Fucking A. This weather is just bad. That's the gate we got to go into, but I don't even want to. I don't want to try it because I'm going to get turned around. Hey, I want to show something to you guys. So I've been driving to this Walmart delivery, and the MIL light. It's not check engine. It's malfunction indicator light came on. It's this guy right here, this orange. So I have a dealer software on my laptop. I'm hooked up to this. I have the diagnostic link. It's going to diagnostic port, and it looks like the error. These ones are here because I disabled the lane control and that auto brake stuff. I don't want that, but this one right here, so it's a suit sensor probe short circuit. So that has to do with a after treatment system. If that's the case, that's probably, I'm going to reset this. It's going to clear it out, but if it still keeps coming back, looks like I'm going to have to buy a new soot sensor. It sits in a DPF1 box. It's the after treatment for diesel engines. Last time I replaced that sensor, it was around $400. It was like $420 or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all faults. window light is gone. But yeah, I mean, if it's problematic sensor, is going to keep coming back. So yeah, this piece of software is instrumental to owning these trucks anymore. You really have a lot of it's all computerized. All the parameters, all the after treatment system, calibrations. Yeah, there's a soot sensor. I don't know what's going on with it. It might be dead. It might be just the wiring on it, or the water got in there somehow. So it's not critical. It is going to be a fault code, and if you don't reset it or don't take care of it, it's going to derate the engine, meaning that 25% of your torque is going to go away. These modern engines, they really try to like do all this eco shit, and you know, it's full of sensors and various computer routines and all that. Hey, maybe the soot sensor could be dead. It does look like it doesn't have open circuit right here, so it should read a resistance. So yeah, I'm likely going to be buying the new sensor. The problem is just you got to go in the dealer. You can buy it yourself and replace it, but I'm on the road and it's cold outside, and you kind of got to take the side of your truck out. So it's not something you want to do in the middle of a parking lot. I've done this at the home, but well, it's a problem, but it's not a big one. But yeah, just wanted to show you. You know, if you own the truck, you better learn how it works, what kind of problems you can have with it, how to fix them, and where to buy parts. The reason is you could. You know, you're gonna have issues all the time, and if all you do is just bring it to a repair shop and just say, "Oh, it broke. I don't know what's wrong with it." Well, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to spread your butt cheeks and your wallet, and you're gonna hear the whoosh sound. That's gonna be sound of money out of your wallet being sucked out. Because these guys at the shops, they don't care. They'll go and start. You know, it could be one sensor in there, but they're gonna tell you that the entire one box is bad. Seen that happen before, you know, and then they're going to want to turn a $400 or $500 repair into a $9,000 repair easily. And if you don't know what to do, if you don't have the software and knowledge how to handle all the mishaps that are happening on the road, and you can't diagnose yourself what's going on, because when I come in there, I already know what's wrong. So sometimes I even buy my own sensor. So like I'm on the road right now, if I get a break between my loads, I'll just bring the sensor and I'll be like, yo, can you replace the sensor? They can't, you know, they can bill you mechanics hours, you know, $120, $140 an hour. I know how long it takes. it's all book procedure. So at the most they'll charge you maybe $250, you know, plus shop stuff, shop supplies and all that, and 300 tops plus the sensor cost. But if you don't know what to replace, you're at their mercy. So if they're honest, you know, they'll diagnose it correctly, but half the time they don't even understand themselves what's going on, because, you know, they see different trucks, different engines. It's very unlikely that you're going to have a master mechanic that's, you know, specializes specifically in your engine. Of course, you go to a dealership, it's going to be more likely, but dealers also charge premium, you know, per hour and everything. So yeah, that's just a little illustration of what's going on in, you know, in this business. You got to handle your own shit. Well, it's been a couple hours since I got here. I've finally entered the queue for the truck entrance in the Walmart. It is slower than molasses in January. If this load didn't pay me this well, I would have bothered doing this shit. It's almost $4 a mile, so I'm, you know, I'm willing to put up with a lot of bullshit for money. I just can't imagine if you're a company driver. You're just getting paid 45 cents a mile to do this shit. Oh man. At least I know at the end of the day I'm going to clear $2,000, and this makes it worth it with the whole ice storm and everything. But it's I kind of want to mention that, you know how in trucking the incentives, the way they align, you know, you got to have skin in the game. You gotta own a piece of the game. Otherwise, you're playing on somebody else's court, you know. And with the with the glory comes responsibility, of course, the financial one and everything else. It's you know, nothing's free. Can't expect to make all the money with zero investment. So you gotta first of all invest in yourself, your attitude, how you appear to other people, how do you communicate, you know, who your friends are. That's important. Invest into your credit, invest into, you know, things of that nature that will help you to obtain loans, credits. I gotta move up. One truck every 15 minutes they clear, so I'm gonna be right where I need to be, exactly on time. But as I was saying, eventually you can build yourself up to buy your own truck, your own trailer. You know, you can become owner operator. It's not going to be instant. There's no such thing as instant gratification. A lot of guys get into these lease op bullshit things. I call them fleece op, because in reality, you know, these walk away lease and all that. Guys, come on, let's get real. The main issue with that, the incentive of the company you work for do not align with the same incentives you have. What I mean by that is, you cannot have a company from whom you actually leasing the truck, you're making a truck payment to them, also the same one that's loading you, because in the end they're not interested in you paying that truck off for the most part. They just want some guy making all these crazy payments, because if you get in that, you're looking at like if it's a brand new tractor trailer, $4,500 payments a month. You're not going to be clearing any money. Whatever you're going to be taking home, it's going to be probably less than the company driver, and you're going to have all the responsibility of the owner operator. So you're going to be responsible for fuel, for the breakdown, for everything, all the same shit I do, but no glory of actually capturing, you know, the market. Because ultimately, if your company can't load you, you can't leave and take your truck with you, you know, and that's where your incentives diverge. For any business to work, the incentives of all parties involved have to align. In my case, the incentive of my company revolves the fact that, you know, they have another moving truck and they get 10% of the revenue off it, with zero responsibility in terms of maintenance or anything else, you know. So if I break down, I break down. You know, it's the extent of their liability extends as far as mitigating the load delay, you know, and that's it. On the other hand, you know, if it's a company truck, then the company is responsible for that truck and the driver's salary and everything else. If I don't make any money, they're fine with that too. If I make money, you know, good, they get their 10% no matter what. So that's the difference between owner operator or lease driver. It's all conflict. The conflict is immediately from the fact that you cannot change the company. So if you were making payments on that truck for 2-3 years and something, you know, they're not loading you, you're not happy there, whatever, there could be any number of reasons. You cannot just pick up and go. You cannot go and erase the DOT numbers on the side and stencil someone else's. You don't own that equipment, and in the end of most of these leases, they have balloon payments. So, you know, you've been making all these payments for 4 or 5 years. Truck is now close to 400,000 or 500,000 miles, almost out of warranty, and you still have to come up with a 60-80 grand to buy it. I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't see that as a viable option. So if you're looking into this owner-operator game, either get yourself financed through the lending institution, however you do it, or stay company driver. Because if you can't put your name on a title from day one, even if you have a note on it, it's still yours. You know, you can take this truck to any company you want. You can open your own. You can register a company and then get the DOT, get insurance. You can be on your own. It's your truck. You can do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, don't bother with these lease ops. And maybe I'll do a video later explaining, because there's going to be guys that are going to be gone. Oh, I'll make money. Yeah, you can make money for short time being. When markets is hot, you make some difference on a little bit more than a company driver. When markets collapse, when it's February, March, and the rates are average or below average, you're not going to be making any money. Everything you make is going to be going towards that truck lease payment. And in the end, it is very few people that actually end up owning the truck outright. After 5 years running it, you know, it's going to be run down, 500,000-600,000 miles on it, no warranty, nothing. So you know, if you end up with a truck, you'll consider yourself lucky. I'm not saying everybody fails lease op program, but vast majority of people never finish it. So it's just the truck is taken from you and given to some other driver that thinks that he's owner operator. So anyways, I'm gonna go off the tangent. If I keep talking, just, hopefully they'll let us in soon. I want to get this load over with, because it's raining ice, literally. I had to scrape off the mirror. I don't know, it's hard to see, very icy. Well guys, I got a Walmart update. I moved up 2 trucks. There's still a truck in front of me. I'm almost at the booth. This is just the outer perimeter. There's one old lady working there, in and out, inbound and outbound traffic. And she's doing her best, but this is ridiculous. I pulled in here, I got in the line. It was 6:45. It's 7:36. And there's still truck. I think there's another one. I think there's one truck in front of me. It's absolutely crazy. They only processed in 50 minutes 3 trucks. It is crazy slow. So that's why you get in here way early, because the way the Walmart is doing this shit is it's not the time you check in at the gate. It's the time you actually, because at the gate, they go check your seal, they go in, they meander, and then eventually they'll give you like a packet with a door number, and you go back in that door, and then you got to take that packet into their traffic control office, and that's the time you check in. So if you got here, let's say on time, let's say your appointment is at 8, and you pull in you just pull in here at 8, whew, you're not going to get to the actual traffic control probably till 9:30, and at that point it's going to be considered late. It is the most effed up system, like as far as the large warehouses. I don't know what is. Walmart's always full of drama. So if you're making deliveries here, just have a lot of patience and you know, expect to be waiting. So that's where I'm at. Oh my fucking god, guys, I'm finally the front truck in this goddamn check-in. Holy shit, it happened an hour later. Alright, boys and girls. Hour and 5 minutes to get into check-in. So now we got the door. Every Walmart DC is about the same layout, same procedure, everything. So ready to go to door 217. We're gonna break the seal back in, disconnect tractor from the trailer, and then take the packet inside of traffic control to check in. So, and I have to do that before 8:15 to be on time. So your on time counts not when you come in here at the gate when you talk to that lady. Your on time is when you get traffic control. So you got to do a bunch of this bullshit ahead of time. Shit gets complicated. That's all I have to say. Well, another Walmart update. So I can't even get in my own dog gate. That was a sign. There's a truck in it, and they're apparently running far behind. So I checked in anyways. The lady's supposed to call me when that's going to happen. I don't have a clue. What a clusterfuck. I have no idea what's going to happen. How long we're going to be waiting. This could be all-nighter. This is the frustrating part. If it is, I'm just gonna wait here, and I'm gonna, whenever they get around giving me a dog door, I'm just gonna get in there, and then when they're done, I'm just not gonna leave. I'm just gonna go park and spend the night here, because this kind of weather and it's going after midnight, driving around is treacherous, and I'm not gonna find any parking spots anywhere anyways. So that's the plan, guys. The shit you do for money, man. A lot of these big warehouses, they're dysfunctional as fuck. I have no idea what's going on, but they're supposedly super slammed because of all the cold weather in the region, and snowstorms and ice storms. I guess the Walmart has a run in the stores right now. That explains the abundance of trucks today. And the high prices that they're paying. I mean, fuck, $2,000 for 418 miles, guys. That's $4 a mile, a little bit over. So pretty damn good. Anyways, I'm getting tired, cranky, so I'm just gonna go lay down and watch TV, and then wait for further developments. Encased in ice. Look at this, guys. This is not snow. Solid ice. So what's supposed to be gravel is a skating ring. This is insane. I had problems opening my trailer yesterday. It froze in around the seals here. I had to get a butane torch and heat it up a little bit. It is crazy icy. There's been this ice fog and ice rain, and I don't know what it is. It's about 18 degrees right now in Oklahoma, and this stuff just sticks in everything. There's just a layer of ice in everything, even tires. So, solid ice. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever cars are on the road over there, they're going like 25, 30 miles per hour. I mean, it is dangerous out here. What is up, YouTube? It's a morning after my Walmart delivery. Those guys really kept me up there until almost midnight. I finally got out of there and was just facing terrible ice storm. I drove about a mile down. There was a small, like a truck stop or a gas station. I don't know. We're in the middle of Oklahoma, basically prairie. The ice storm just raised all night. All it was just super chilled droplets of rain or whatever it was, just caking on everything. So this morning I came out just to go to the bathroom and buy some food. And yeah, you can barely walk on there. There's several inches of ice on everything. My truck is covered in ice. Yesterday, when I got to Walmart, DC, I couldn't open doors in the rear of my trailer. I had to use butane torch to heat up the seals around the locks. They're froze shut. So the plan right now, I'm just going to sit tight because going anywhere to do another pickup is almost impossible. I'm just looking at Google traffic, and there are multiple closures on I-40, I-44, I-35. Everything's orange or red, meaning the traffic is slow flowing or stopped. An entire region is covered by this massive ice storm, and so for now we're just going to sit tight. There's no point going out there. It's all going to result in just moving really slowly and missing any kind of opportunity to pick up anything anyway. Because in all likelihood I will have to go to Oklahoma City or somewhere there, which is almost 180, 200 miles from here. And that's at the speeds that the roads I'm seeing out here, like state highways, that's going to be 6-7 hours, maybe more, if we make it there. It's not a fact because again, we could encounter another road closure, accident, or ourselves slide into something. So one of those things where I'm going to choose my battles wisely. I'm going to sit tight and fight another day. I'll see you guys on the road.